are one of the most cunning and cruel criminal conspiracies
this cunning hat receives.
They are cunning and scrupulous.
Oh, cunning.
Basil is shrewd, is cunning.
They're far too cunning and far too fast.
And slay an enemy too cunning for a whole nation to defeat.
Face of a man who's cunning.
How far from Rome must I go to avoid that cunning fate?
All cunningly worked, as you see, with silver thread.
And she would be hunted with only her cunning to protect her.
The white wizard is cunning.
Nor gasp out my eloquence, nor I have no cunning in protestation.
People you see in the front are one of the most cunning and cruel criminal conspiracies ever to set foot on English soil.
You'd never guess what loud applause this cunning hat receives. And you'd never dream the things that you...
Their own as well as others. They are cunning and scrupulous and inspired.
Which comes from one that's of a neutral heart and not from one opposed.
Oh, cunning.
And false.
Where hast thou sent the king?
Gertrude, we have to play their game. Basil is shrewd, is cunning, is ruthless.
But he seems to be the right one for this.
That's no way to catch a sable. They're far too cunning and far too fast. While you wait and you think.
That if a common slave can rob me of a queen and slay an enemy too cunning for a whole nation to defeat, then the day must come when he will be a deadlier foe to England.
Try to build a picture of a face. A face of a man who's cunning, resourceful, and deadly.
Oh, for God! How far from Rome must I go to avoid that cunning fate?
Oh, Crassus, don't talk about Gracchus. He's so hateful.
Coat is made of the finest Littlefield velvet, all cunningly worked, as you see, with silver thread. No finer velvet has ever been woven, and you will...
In France, she would be called La Renarde, and she would be hunted with only her cunning to protect her.
She's a babe. She's a robo-babe.
We are banished. The white wizard is cunning. He walks here and there, they say.
But before God, Kate, I cannot look greenly, nor gasp out my eloquence, nor I have no cunning in protestation. If thou canst love a fellow of this temper...
With the gifts God did give you, with cunning, with ruthlessness.
Make these young ones true soldiers of the law. Guide Mr. Churchill's hand in the cunning of war. Let our righteous I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore of Venice that married with Othello.
Is he pretty tough?
He has the strength of 10 and cunning besides. But his sight is weak and...
We know, Father. You're strong and courageous.
And cunning. Most importantly, cunning. Secundus.
Who is he then?
A very cunning and disturbed patient who until 2 months ago was under my care.
Night guard, of course. And the windows are sealed shut, but there are other ways in if you're small and cunning.
If we get nicked, it won't be the orphanage they...
Can analyze the challenge and adapt. Like a cunning raccoon. Like a snake.
We'll have cunning divide them.
What nature?
Star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. I understand you've become quite a good pilot yourself.
Right. And we got it. For the duration.
Cunning little beggar, sucking up.
If Bill doesn't come down soon, then we'll know.
The German people share with a beast. It would be the cunning and the predatory instinct of a hawk. But if one were to determine what attributes the...
Face the final challenge.
What final challenge?
3 devices of such lethal cunning.
Booby traps?
Oh, yes.
The cunning creatures. Fast, strong.
We offer a contest of cunning and agility. Behold, our unicorn!
We've given him the slip.
No. He's too cunning for that.